Aibon. So today in our lesson, which is a reading lesson, we are going to focus about hobbies. Ada api reading lesson එකේ අපි මාතෘකාව කරගන්නේ hobbies, right? Okay, question 1. Making plans for the weekend with hobbies, right? Read and choose the correct answer. Sarah and her friends plan to do something together at the weekend. ඉතින් සාරා සහ එයාගේ යාළුවෝ weekend එකේ යම්කිසි දෙයක් කරන්න plan කරගත්තා. They have talked about things they enjoy doing but can't decide what they want to do. ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලෝ කතා කරගෙන තියෙනවා ඒගොල්ලෝ කැමති දේවල් මොනවටද කියලා. හැබැයි මොනවද කරන්න ඕනේ කියන එක තාම decide කරලා නැහැ. Sarah likes going bowling. එයා කැමති bowling යන්න. She hates football. Football වලට ආසම නැහැ. All her friends like going to the cinema, but her friend Julita doesn't like table tennis very much. ඉතින් හැමෝම කැමති සිනමා එකට යන්න. හැබැයි Julita කැමති නැහැ table tennis වලට. Sarah's friend Thomas likes watching football the best. එයා කැමති Thomas වැටිපුරම football match එකක් බලන්න. But he likes playing darts and going bowling. I think bowling යන්නයි darts play කරන්නයි කැමති. Darts කියන්නේ මෙහෙම විසික් කරන්න ඕනේ. හරියට මැදට darts, right? Her friend Lynn would prefer to play table tennis but is happy to do something else instead. Lynnට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ table tennis සෙල්ලම් කරන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ඊට සාපේක්ෂව වෙන මොකක් හරි කරන්න තියෙනවා නම් ඒකටත් එයා කැමතියි. Right? Julita likes table tennis. Right, let's see. Doesn't like table tennis. So, likes table tennis. Oops, false. Both Sarah and Thomas like bowling. Okay. Sarah likes bowling. Thomas likes watching, but he likes playing darts and going bowling. Yes. Then nama kamathi bowling වලට true. Everyone likes watching football. No, not everyone likes watching football. We don't really know. They don't talk about it. Sarah hates watching football. No, she hates it, so definitely it's false. Right. Lynn likes bowling. Let's go and see about Lynn. Oops, sorry. Lynn. We don't know. අපි දන්නේ මොකද ඒක ගැන කියලා නැහැ. Nobody likes playing darts. False. මොකද එක්කෙනෙක් කැමති darts play කරන්න. Everybody likes watching films. Well, everyone wants to everyone wants to go to the cinema, so I would say it's true. Thomas likes table tennis the best. Let me see. No, he likes watching football the best. So that is definitely false. එයා කැමති football බලන්න මිසක් table tennis නෙවෙයි. Editor, please don't take the answers. Right? Okay, so we have our answers there. Now let's have a look at activity 2 or practice question 2. What are their hobbies? ඒගොල්ලෝ නිවාඩු වෙලාවට මොනවද කරන්නේ? Read and answer the following questions. Fred is interviewing Adelie. Hello, Adam. Can you tell us? Fred is interviewing Adelie, right? Hello, Adelie. But I make Adelie kila maru karamu, so that's it's easy, right? Can you tell me about your hobbies? Kiyanna puluwan da oya niwaadu welawata monawada karanne kiyala? Sure, I'm painting a picture for my mum. Oh, mama නිවාඩු වෙලාවේ මේ අපේ අම්මිට picture එකක් paint කරනවා. That's lovely. හරිම ලස්සනයි. You're good at painting or හරි දක්ෂයි paint කරන්න. Do you like music too? සංගීතයටත් කැමතිද? Yes, I do. I like playing the guitar. මං හරි කැමති guitar එකත් play කරන්න. Any sport? Do you play football or tennis? No, I don't like sport. නෑ මං කැමති නෑ ක්‍රීඩා කරන්න. I don't play football or tennis and I don't like skating. මම football වලටත් කැමති නෑ, tennis වලටවත් කැමති නෑ, skating වලටත් කැමති නෑ. I see. I hope your mum likes the picture. ඔයාගේ අම්මා මේ පින්තූරයට කැමති වෙයි කියලා මං හිතනවා. Next one. Andrea is talking with Mike. Hello Mike, do you have any hobbies? Mike, ඔයාට මොන හරි hobbies තියනවද? Yes, I play soccer in the school team. Oh, මම soccer සෙල්ලම් කරනවා ඉස්කෝලේ කණ්ඩායමට. Are you good at soccer? ඔයා දක්ෂයිද soccer වලට? Yes, I think so. මං එහෙම හිතනවා. You know what, Andrea? I've learned juggling. That's my new hobby. Maybe I can teach you how to juggle. What do you say? Juggle is you throw like this. Okay? Juggling. Wonderful. I'd love to learn it. Yakina mang aluten puruduna me juggling word. Throw it up and like this. I'm not good at juggling. So, oops, right? So you can take things and then keep on throwing it. It's not one, many things. Okay? So, what do you say? මොකද කියන්නේ? මෙයා කියනවා මම කැමති juggling ඉගෙන ගන්න. Walter is interviewing Tom. Hi Tom. What hobbies do you have? මොන වගේ hobbies ඔයාට තියෙන්නේ? I have lots of hobbies. Basketball, surfing and skateboard. ගොඩක් ඒවා තියෙනවා. Basketball, surfing and skateboard. Skateboarding. Are you good at basketball? ඔයාත් basketball වලට දක්ෂයිද? Yes, I think so. මං එහෙම හිතනවා. My trainer says I am. මගේ trainer කියනවා මං දක්ෂයි කියලා. What about playing golf? Do you like playing golf? Golf වලට කැමතිද? No, not really. I think it's boring. නෑ මං එච්චර කැමති නෑ. මං හිතනවා ඒක හරියම කම්මැලි ක්‍රීඩාවක්. අර මෙහෙම ඉඳලා ටුක් කරලා golf කරන්න. right golf පිටයි චුටි බෝලේ. Oh, I see. Bye Tom. Bye Walter. Bye කියලා යනවා. Tick off the correct answer. What doesn't Adili like? Okay, let's see. Sport. Do you like any sport? No, I don't like sport. So Adili doesn't like sport. What does Mike like playing? Mike. Soccer. What is Adelaide doing for her mother? Painting a pig. Pig means picture. Mike practices soccer with a trainer. Because he says, my trainer says. In the school team. Okay, yeah. School teams obviously with a trainer, right? What is Mike's new hobby? Juggling. Which hobby has none of the kids? Skateboarding has, surfing has, none of them have singing. Who thinks golf is boring? I think it was Tom. Question number 3, reading as a hobby, right? I think the main school library, reading for the future. You have the opening times and the hours, and then you also have the rules. All students must have a library card. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම library card එක තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Computers are for school work only. Computers පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් ඉස්කෝලේ වැඩ සඳහා පමණයි. No food or drink in the library. කෑම බීම library එකට ගේන්න බෑ. No running or shouting in the library. දුවන්න කෑ ගහන්න බෑ. Mobile phones must be off. Phone එක on කරන්න බෑ. Students can borrow 3 books at a time. පොත් 3යි එක වෙලාවකට borrow කරන්න පුළුවන්. What can you do in the school library? Right, so moving on, what can you do in the school library? So here you have a few things. What can you do? What can't you do? You can borrow books. You can't eat. You can read. You can use the computer for or homework. You can't use your phone you can't talk loudly to your friends. Right, okay. So, match the two parts of the sentences, right? The library, Sunday, it's closed, right? So, the library is closed on Sundays. වහලා තියෙන්නේ ඉරිදට. Students can take away 3 books. ළමයින්ට පොත් 3ක් ගෙනියන්න පුළුවන්. Students must keep quiet. ඒගොල්ලෝ students ශබ්ද නැතුව ඉන්න ඕනේ. Mobile phone එක switch off කරලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. There you go. Are these statements true or false? You can use Facebook. පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් library computer එකේ. No, false. පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් ඉස්කෝලේ වැඩවලට පමණයි. You can eat lunch in the library. False. කෑම බීම ඇතුළට ගේන්න බෑ. You need a library card. True. Library card එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. The library is open on Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon library එක ඇරලාද නෑ. library එක ඇරලා තියෙන්නේ 9 ඉඳන් 12 වෙනකම් විතරයි. දවල්ට වහලා. So that is false. You can use the library on Sunday. False. ඉරිදට වහලා. You can't talk on the phone in the library. True. කතා කරන්න බෑ කාටවත් phone එකේ. Right? So, moving on, question number 4. Hobbies are nice. Right? Read and answer the following questions. Susan is 10 years old. She lives in Bristol, England. Susan ගේ වයස අවුරුදු 10යි. එයා ජීවත් වෙන්නේ Bristol වල ඉංගලන්තේ. She likes sports. At school, she plays in physical education and in the recess. Okay? ඉතින් එයා හරි කැමති sports වලට. එයා ඉස්කෝලේ play කරනවා physical education and recess එකෙත් තියෙනවා. She likes playing football with her friends. එයා කැමති football සෙල්ලම් කරන්න යාළුවෝ එක්ක. She likes sports. At school, she plays in physical education and in the recess, right? So, sports වලට එයා කැමති. එයා physical education වලට වඩාත් කැමති. Recess is like a small area, small building area, right? She likes playing football with her friends. කැමති එයා football සෙල්ලම් කරන්න, පාපන්දු සෙල්ලම් කරන්න යාළුවෝ එක්ක. After school, she likes doing karate. ඉතින් ඉස්කෝලෙන් පස්සේ karate කරන්න හරි කැමති. In the gym or rollerblading with her brother. නැත්නම් rollerblade කරන්න කැමති brother කියන්නේ අයියා හෝ මල්ලි එක්ක. She doesn't like staying in. කැමතිම නෑ ඇතුලේ ඉන්න. She doesn't like making models or playing games. කැමති නෑ එක එක ඒවා හදන්නවත් computer games ගහන්නවත් කැමති නෑ. Henry is 11 years old. He lives in Manchester, England. Right? He doesn't like sports. At school, he doesn't play football in the recess. He prefers reading. ඉතින් එයා football සෙල්ලම් කරන්න කැමති නැහැ. එයා කැමති කියවන්න. He likes making models and listening to music. එක එක දේවල් හදන්න කැමති, සින්දු අහන්න කැමති. He also likes reading comics in the afternoon. හවසට comics කියවන්නත් හරි කැමති. He doesn't like playing computer games or playing basketball. කැමති නැහැ computer games වත් basketball වත් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න. John is 9 years old. John ගේ වයස අවුරුදු 9යි. He lives in Boston, USA. ජීවත් වෙන්නේ Boston නුවර ඇමරිකාවේ තියෙන. Boston පළාතක් actually, right? John likes going to school and studying. He loves reading books and comics. එයා කැමති ඉස්කෝලේ යන්න පාඩම් කරන්න, කියවන්න, comic books කියවන්න කැමති. He also likes playing basketball with his best friend. Basketball සෙල්ලම් කරන්නත් කැමති එයාගේ හොඳම යාළුවා එක්ක. When he's at home, he likes playing computer games and listening to music. ගෙදර ඉන්න වෙලාවට සින්දු අහන්න computer games එල්ලම් කරන්න කැමතියි. But he doesn't like making models or drawing. කැමති නෑ models හදන්නවත්, draw කරන්නවත්, අඳින්නවත්. Right? Right. Write yes to the hobbies they like and no to the ones they don't like. Right? Okay. Susan. Right, let's see. So we have to talk about Susan. Playing basketball. She likes playing. She likes doing karate. Right, okay. Oh, basketball is not there. She likes doing karate, yes. Rollerblading. Yes. Making models and playing computer games, she doesn't like. No. Right. Henry is 11. He doesn't like sports. He doesn't like football. Football, Henry. Playing actually not basketball, football, no, he doesn't like any sport. Okay. He likes models, listening to music, yes. Listening to music, yes. Making models, yes. Okay. He doesn't like playing computer games or playing basketball. Oops. He doesn't like computer games or basketball. Reading comics. He also likes reading comics, yes. John. John likes going to school. He loves reading books and comics, yes. Okay. But he also likes playing basketball, yes. When he's at home, he likes playing computer games and listening to music. Computer games, yes. Listening to music, yes. But he doesn't like making models or drawing. Making models, no. Drawing as well, no. He doesn't like it. කියවලා තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ හරියටම specific information, right? Answer the questions. Where does Susan do karate in the gym? What does Susan like doing in the recess? She plays physical education. So, physical education. How old is Henry? 11 years old. වයස අවුරුදු 11යි. හෙන්රිගේ වයස, right? When does Henry like reading? Henry කියවන්න කැමති කොයි වෙලාවටද? He prefers reading. He likes reading comic books in the afternoon. හවසට තමයි කැමති. In the afternoon. Where does John live? Boston, USA. Who does John play basketball with? His best friend. හොඳම යාළුවා එක්ක. Right? Okay, next one. Read and answer the following questions. Hassan has a very interesting hobby. හරිම interesting hobby එකක් තියෙනවා හසන්ට. He collects tropical fish. එයා මාළු එකතු කරනවා. His bedroom has a gigantic aquarium all around the wall. ඉතින් එයාගේ නිදන කාමරේ වටේම බිත්තියේ ලොකු මාළු ටැංකියක් තියෙනවා. He has been collecting fish since he was 4. අවුරුදු 4 ඉඳන් මාළු එකතු කරලා තියෙනවා. His first fish was an angel fish. පළවෙනිම මාළුවා angel මාළුවෙක්. The problem is that they can eat smaller fish. ඉතින් එකම ප්‍රශ්නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ට පොඩි මාළු කන්න පුළුවන්. Hassan has visited a lot of different countries like Australia to dive in the beautiful weather there. I think Hassan එක එක රටවල් වලට ගිහිලා තියෙනවා. එයා ඔස්ට්‍රේලියාවේ diving ගිහින් තියෙනවා. He has always loved the ocean. hari කැමති මුහුදට. Now he's 14. He has had his big aquarium for 3 years since he was 11. දැන් වයස අවුරුදු 14යි. වයස අවුරුදු 11 ඉඳන් අවුරුදු 3ක් පුරාවටම එයාට මේ ලොකු මාළු ටැංකිය නැත්නම් aquarium එක තියෙනවා. Last year when Hassan was in Caribbean for his holiday, he saw sharks when he was diving. Right? ඉතින් last year ගිය අවුරුද්දේ එයා Caribbean දූපත් වලට ගියාම shark කෙනෙක් දැක්කා. He wants to have an aquarium where he can keep 1 or 2 small sharks. But it's quite difficult in England. ඉතින් එයාට ඕනේ aquarium එකේ යාගේ පොඩි sharks ලැක්කනේ දෙන්නේ තියාගන්න. හැබැයි ඉංගලන්තේ එක කරන්න හරි අමාරුයි. He works as a volunteer at the aquarium of his local zoo. එයා volunteer කෙනෙක් හැටියට වැඩ කරනවා මේ මාළු ඒ තැන zoo එකේ. Right? There he can feed the big fish. He hasn't fed the sharks yet because he's too young. ඉතින් එතනදී යාට ලොකු මාළුවන්ට කවන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි තාම මෝරුන්ට කවල නැහැ. sharksට කවල නැහැ. මොකද එයා චූටි වෙඩි හින්දා. What does Hassan collect? මොනවද එයා එකතු කරන්නේ? Tropical fish. Where does he have a huge aquarium? In his bedroom. Where did he see big sharks when he was diving? In Caribbean. Can he feed sharks now? No, he is too young. Right, okay. Actually, Caribbean islands. No, we should probably say Caribbean islands, right? Are these statements true or false? Harida varadida. Hassan has a boring hobby. False. It's quite interesting. He spends all his holidays in England. False. He goes around the world. He helps in the zoo in the Caribbean. False. He wants to have small sharks at home. That is, of course, true. Right? Okay. Who do the underlined words refer to? Alright, okay. He, they, where. Alright, so moving on to the next question. Read and answer the following questions. Underline 10 phrasal verbs, right? When I was in high school, I took part in a band. Phrasal verbs 10ක් underline කරන්න. මං ඉස්කෝලේ ඉන්න කාලේ මම බෑන්ඩ් එකට සහභාගී වුණා. It all started because my friends and I played instruments when we used to hang out. ඉතින් අපිට පටන් ගත්තේ මේක ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අපි ඉස්සර එකට ඉන්නකොට යාළුවෝයි මායි අපි instruments play කරන්න පටන් ගත්තා. We would play some of our favorite songs together. අපි අපේ favorite ආසම සින්දු ටිකක් එකට play කරා. My best friend came up with the idea of starting a band which I was keen on. ඉතින් මගේ හොඳම යාළුවා idea එකක් ගෙනාවා අපි band එකක් පටන් ගමු කියලා. මමත් ඒ අදහසට මාර විදියට කැමති වුණා. I played in the band for 5 years, but once I started university, it was hard to keep up with the practice sessions, so I had to give it up. The university යනකම් මම හොඳට අවුරුදු 5ක් බෑන්ඩ් එකේ හිටියා. යුනිවර්සිටි පටන් ගත්තට පස්සේ අයින් වෙන්න උනා. මොකද අමාරුයි වැඩත් එක්ක එක practice sessions යන්න. Right? So, took part, hang out, right? Came up, keep up, give it up. Throughout university, I didn't have much free time, so I took up a few small hobbies just for fun. ඉතින් මට එච්චර වැඩ තිබුණාට යුනිවර්සිටි කාලේ hobby එකක් හැටියට මුකුත් කරන්න බැරිට මම පොඩි hobby එකක් කරා ජොලියටත් එක්ක. I did some photography and scrapbooking which I really enjoyed because now I have a lot of memories from my university days. ඉතින් මම ජොලියට වගේ ෆොටෝ ගහන එකයි scrapbook එක maintain කරන එකයි කරා. හැබැයි මම දැන් වෙනකොට ගොඩාක් memories create කරලා තියෙන හින්දා මම ඒකට කැමතියි. I still do some photography on the side, but I've always been into music and I miss that part of my life, right? ඉතින් මම දැනුත් photography කරනවා ඒ වුණාට අර music නැති කියන එක මගේ ජීවිතයට හරිම අඩුවක්, right? I've had a bit more time now that I've graduated university, so I convinced myself to get back, okay? Get back into music. I decided to go at electronic music like photography, scrapbook. I can do this as my hobby on my own time around my work schedule. I think මං කැමති electronic music වලට යන්න මොකද photography, scrapping වලට අමතරව මට නිදහස් වෙලාවෙ මේක කරන්න පුළුවන් හින්දා. Right? So here I have given you some phrasal verbs. Took part, okay, hang out, came up, right, keep up, give it up, took up, right, get back. So you have 3 more phrasal verbs which I want you to pick out on your own. දැන් හැම එකම ටීචර් කරනවා right? හැබැයි ඕගොල්ලෝගේ input එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. තනියම මේ phrasal verbs 3 හොයලා chat box එකට comment එකක් හැටියට දාන්න, right? Right. So write down the 10 phrasal verbs from the text in the present tense and write a suitable and match each of one with a suitable meaning, right? Right. Okay. So please put that in the comment box. 3 words, phrasal verbs that you picked up from this text. Now I have selected some for you. I want you to do it on your own and put it in the comments box, right? Answer the following questions. What did the narrator do when he was in high school? Right? High school, let's see. When I was in high school, I took part in a band. Okay, took part in a band. High school කාලේ මොකද කරේ? band එකක් එක්ක සහභාගී වුණා. What did the narrator do when he or she hanged out with his or her friends? බලමු. Right? We would play some of our favorite songs together. Right? I started because my friends and I played instruments when we used to hang out together. So they played music instruments, played music instruments, and played some of their favorite songs. කාටද මේ අදහස පහළුනේ? Who came up with this idea? My best friend, the narrator's best friend. Right? Okay. How long was he in the band and why did he stop? 5 years. Because of university. What other hobbies did the narrator do when he or she was in the university? Photography, and scrapbooking. What did he take up after graduating? To learn electronic music. To learn electronic music. Graduation එකට පස්සේ electronic music තමයි එයා ඉගෙන ගත්තේ, right? Okay, so moving on to the next one. Question 5. What do they do in their leisure time? ඉතින් නිවාඩු පාඩුවේ වෙලාවට මොකද කරන්නේ, right? Judith's hobbies and interests. අපි බලමු. In her free time, Judith doesn't like to stay at home. ඉතින් Judith කැමති නෑ නිවාඩු වෙලාවට ගෙදර ඉන්න. She prefers to go out with her friends and family. යා කැමති එයාගේ යාළුවෝ එක්ක එළියට යන්න. නැත්තම් එයාගේ පවුලේ අයත් එක්ක එළියට යන්න. Most weekends, Judith and her friends go out drinking and dancing. ඉතින් ගොඩක් වෙලාවට සතියාන්තේ Judith යනවා එයාගේ යාළුවොත් එක්ක බීලා නටන්න. Occasionally, they eat out first, but they don't do this very often because they don't like the same restaurants. ඉතින් සමහරක් වෙලාවට ඒගොල්ලෝ ඉස්සෙල්ලා කනවා. හැමතිස්සෙම ඒගොල්ලෝ කරන්නේ නැත්තේ මොකද එකම රෙස්ටෝරන්ට් එකට යන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ අකමැති හින්දා. Judith's friends often argue about which restaurant to go, but Judy doesn't mind where they go as long as she's having fun. ඉතින් යාළුවෝ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට එයාගේ රණ්ඩුන කොහෙද යන්නේ අපි කන්න කොහෙද යන්නේ? එයාට ගානක් නැහැ. කොහේ හරි ගියත් කමන්නේ ජෝලියක් ගන්න පුළුවන් නම්. Judith also likes going to the cinema. එයා හරි කැමති සිනමා එකට යන්න. But her friends can't stand the kinds of films that she likes. So they never go with her. හැබැයි යාළුවෝ කැමතිම නෑ යාගේ selection movies වලට ඒ හින්දා කවදාකවත් එයාත් එක්ක යන්නේ නැහැ. She sometimes goes with her sister who doesn't mind the kinds of films Judith likes. සමහරක් වෙලාවට එයාගේ සහෝදරියෙක් යන මොකද සහෝදරියට ගානක් නෑ එයා බලන ෆිල්ම් ගැන. Right? Peter's hobbies and interests. දැන් මෙතන තියෙන්නේ Peter කැමති දේවල්. Peter is quite sporty. Peter ගොඩක් sporty කෙනෙක්. He loves playing football. Football වලට හරිම කැමතියි. He plays for a local team. Local team එකකට එයා සෙල්ලම් කරනවා. He's very competitive and he can't stand losing a game. එයා හරිම තරංගකාරී කෙනෙක්. කැමති නෑ එක තරංගයක්වත් පරදින්න. Luckily his team play very well, so they hardly ever lose. හොඳ වෙලාවට එයාගේ ටීම් එක හොඳට සෙල්ලම් කරනවා. ඒ හින්දා කලාතුරකින් තමයි පරදින්නේ. Peter also enjoys watching sport on TV, especially football. Peter කැමති TV එකේ sports බලන්න විශේෂයෙන්ම football. Peter's other hobbies are fishing and gardening. අනිත් ඒවා තමයි මාළු අල්ලන එක සහ වත්තේ ගෙවතු වගාව. නැත්නම් gardening, right? He finds these relaxing unlike football. එයා හිතනවා ඒක හරිම calm, relaxing football වගේ නෙවෙයි. Peter and his wife Sarah often do the gardening together. Peter සහ එයාගේ නෝන එකතු වෙලා තමයි වත්තේ වැඩ කරන්නේ. They often listen to the radio as they plant flowers and pull out the weeds. ඉතින් රේඩියෝ එක අහනවා ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ මල් පාත්ති අලුතෙන් හදනකොට හරි ඔක්කොම මල් පැලෑටි ගලවනකොට. Peter would like Sarah to go fishing with him too, but she hates fishing, so she hardly ever goes with him. Peter කැමති සේරායත් එක්ක මාළු අල්ලන්න එනවා නම් ඒ උනට සේරා හරිම අකමැති මාළු අල්ලන්න ඒ හින්දා Peter එක්ක යන්නෙම නැති තරම්. Judith likes to stay at home. Let's go and see about Judith. She doesn't like to stay at home. True or false? False. Judith and her friends go out drinking. True. Judith is very picky about eating out. True. Judith goes to watch movies with her friends. False. No, they hardly go out with her. Next one, Peter doesn't mind losing a game. False. Yeah, harima competitive. Peter's team wins most of the time. True. Atta eka. Peter likes watching movies on TV. Peter likes watching movies on TV. Nah, yeah, sports බලන්න තමයි කැමති. False. Peter's wife like gardening but not fishing. Likes. ඒක true. එයා කැමති gardening වලට හැබැයි මාළු අල්ලන්න යන්න කැමති නැහැ. Read Mike's, Angela's and Daniel's hobbies and answer the following questions. Right? Mike's hobbies and interests අපි බලමු. In the week, Mike likes to spend most of his free time at home. ඉතින් සතිය දවස් වලට Mike කැමති ගොඩක් වෙලාවට නිවාඩු වෙලාව ගෙදර ඉන්න. He is tired after work and he usually relaxes in front of the TV for an hour. ඉතින් වැඩ ඇල්ලවිලයට මහන්සි සමනින් පැයක් විතර ඉන්නවා TV එක ඉස්සරහා. Sometimes instead of watching TV, he likes to browse the internet. ඉතින් සමහරක් වෙලාවට TV එක බලනවට වඩා ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එක browse කරන එකට එයා කැමතියි. He often reads news on the internet and about once or twice a week he sends an email to his family in Australia. ඉතින් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එයා news තමයි කියවන්නේ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එකේ. සතියකට සැරයක් හෝ දෙපාරක් විතර එයා ඊමේල් එකක් යවනවා එයාගේ පවුලට ඇමරිකාවේ ඔස්ට්‍රේලියාවේ ඒගොල්ලෝ ඉන්නේ. Mike rarely sees his family because he lives in Ireland, which is too far away from Australia to go very often. ඉතින් Mike එයාගේ පවුල එයාව දකින්නේ හරිම කලාතුරකින්. මොකද එයා ජීවත් වන්නේ අයර්ලන්තේ, ඒක ඔස්ට්‍රේලියාවට ගොඩාක් දුරින් තියෙන හින්දා. Mike is also very musical. එයා හරිම musical කෙනෙක්. He enjoys playing the piano and the drums, but his favorite musical instrument to play is the guitar. ඉතින් එයා හරි කැමති piano එක, drums එම වාදනය කරන්න. හැබැයි කැමතිම instrument එක තමයි guitar එක. He plays the guitar in a band. Band එකක එයා guitar වාදකයෙක් හැටියට වැඩ කරනවා. They usually practice at weekends. Practice කරන්නේ සතියන්තේ. At his friend Paul's place. Paulගේ ගෙදර තමයි practice කරන්නේ. They used to practice in Paul's house, but his neighbor complained about the noise, so now they always practice in the garage. ඉතින් ඉස්සර ඒගොල්ලෝ ගේ ඇතුලේ practice කරා. හැබැයි ඒගොල්ලන්ට complaints ආවා. වටපිටාව ඇගෙන් සද්ද වැඩි කියලා. ඒ හින්දා දැන් ඒගොල්ලෝ garage එකේ තමයි practice කරන්නේ. Angela's hobbies. Angela is very active and loves the outdoors. Angela hari කැමති outdoor වැඩවලට හරිම ක්‍රියාශීලී කෙනෙක්. Every morning she goes jogging in the park near her house. ඉතින් හැමදාම උදේ එයා jogging යනවා එයාගේ ගේ ගාව තියෙන park එකට. Then she usually cycles to work. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් බයිසිකලේ තමයි වැඩට යන්නේ. Occasionally when the weather is bad she takes the bus. කලාතුරකින් එච්චර දේශ කාලගුණය හොඳ නැත්නම් එයා බස් එකේ යනවා. She does gymnastics once a week on Thursday evening. Gymnastics කරනවා බ්‍රහස්පතින්දා හවස සතියකට එකපාරක්. She really enjoys hiking, but she rarely does it because she works all week and is often too busy or tired at the weekends. ඉතින් එයා hiking යන්නත් කැමතියි. හැබැයි කලාතුරකින් කරන්නේ මොකද සතියේ දවස් පහ පුරාවට වැඩ කරනවා. සතියන්තේ එයාට මහන්සි පොඩ නිදහසේ ඉන්න ඕනේ. She likes to hike in the mountains. She always takes a backpack with her with something to eat and some supplies inside. ඉතින් hiking යන හරි කැමති. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් බෑග් එකක් දාගෙන ඒක කන්න මොන හරි දාගෙන බඩු ටිකක් දාගෙන තමයි එයා යන්නේ. Sometimes she goes hiking with her friends and sometimes she goes alone. සමහරක් වෙලාවට යාළුවෙක් යනවා, සමහරක් වෙලාවට තනියම යනවා. She prefers to go with her friends, but most of her friends don't like hiking as much as she does. එයා ආසයි යාළුවෙක් යන්න. ඒ වුණාට යාළුවෝ එයා තරම්ම hiking වලට කැමති නැහැ. Daniel's hobbies. Daniel is very artistic. Daniel හරිම කලාත්මකයි. In his free time he enjoys painting and drawing. ඉතින් එයාගේ නිවාඩු වෙලාවේ එයා හරි කැමති අඳින්න සහ පාට කරන්න. Paint කරන්න සහ අඳින්න. He prefers to paint portraits and he's very good at it. කැමති portraits paint කරන්න හරිම දක්ෂයි. His paintings are often displayed at exhibitions. ඉතින් ගොඩක් වෙලාවට එයාගේ මේ paint කරන ඒවා exhibitions වලට තියෙනවා. He also writes short stories from time to time. කාලෙන් කාලෙට කෙටි කතාත් ලියනවා. But he prefers painting to writing. ඒ වුණාට කැමතිම paint කරන්න. He has recently bought a camera and is hoping that photography will become one of his new hobbies. ඉතින් ළඟදී කැමරාවක් මිලදී අරගෙන එයා හිතනවා මේ photography ආගේ අලුත් hobby එක කරගන්න. One of Daniel's other hobbies is playing chess. ඊට අමතරව chess play කරන එකත් එයාගේ hobby එකක්. Which has nothing to do with art. art එක කිසිම සම්බන්ධතාවයක් නැහැ. He sometimes plays chess at competitions. තරඟාවලි වලත් chess සෙල්ලම් කරනවා. But he never wins. හැබැයි කවදාකවත් දිනන්නේ නැහැ. His friends tell him that he should stick to painting portraits. යාළුවෝ කියනවා ඔයා chess නම් ගහන්න යන්න එපා. paint කරගෙන ඔන්නෝහි ඉන්න කියලා. Right? Okay. Where does Mike like to spend most of his free time? Mike. Most of his free time at home. What does he do when he's not watching TV? This one here. Sometimes instead of watching TV, he likes to browse the internet. What instrument can he play? මොකක්ද එයාට play කරන්න පුළුවන් instrument එක? Piano. No, instrument, guitar. Where do they practice now? In the garage. How does Angela get to work? By cycling. Foot cycling යන්නේ වැඩට. Why doesn't she go hiking a lot? Because she is tired during the weekends. Where does she like to hike and what does she take with her? She likes to hike the mountains. Backpack with something to eat and something to eat and some supplies. Who does she like to hike with? Her friends. What are Daniel's hobbies at the moment? දැනට තියෙන ඒවා මොකක්ද? Painting and drawing, playing chess. Painting and drawing, playing chess. Is Daniel a good chess player? No. He never wins a match. He has never won a match. Okay? Right, I think with that we have come to the end of our lesson. Right, and we have done a lot of different types of questions in this lesson also, and it was quite interesting to discuss different types of hobbies and interests that people have around the world. ඉතින් මේ lesson එකේදීත් අපි එක එක ප්‍රශ්න කරා එක එක ಜಾති ඒවා like true false short matching right and also we had a look at different hobbies එක එක්කෙනාගේ තියෙන නිදහස් වෙලාවට කරන දේවල් ගැන අපි ගොඩාක් questions බැලුවා. So with that we come to the end of this lesson, hobbies.